Did you know that the way that you see and understand the world is not the only way that it can be seen and understood? Believe it or not, there are a lot of people who don't actually fundamentally understand this. And if you do understand it, it's probably because this understanding was thrust upon you by your lived experience. And this knowledge often comes from having to live or work or be educated within systems that weren't designed for you. So if you've been forced to adapt, you probably have visceral knowledge of what I'm talking about. But it's important to know that like a lot of people who have never been forced to know this stuff actually probably think that their experience is the norm or should be the norm. And anything that kind of lives outside of it is probably weird. And if this is new information for someone, it might actually be frightening to realize that, the way that you experience the world isn't the norm, that there's a lot of other people out there who don't experience the world in the same way that you do. But I think it's important to frame this as something that is fascinating. We can only see the world through the lens which we've been given, whether through our birth, through our experiences, through the body that we've been born into, and where that sits in the society or societies that we've been raised in. But think about it this way. This is a great opportunity. We can't take off this lens, but we can expand our understanding of the world by seeking out other perspectives and actually wanting to learn about them. And not like in some sort of perverse voyeuristic sort of way, but in an effort to actually try to genuinely understand where people are coming from, and in a way that acknowledges the validity of all of those different lived experiences. Once we develop this open-mindedness, it's also important to recognize that we shouldn't have our minds so open that our brains follow, right? There are many perspectives out there that we should not be open to, like, white supremacy, for example. Any sort of thing that provides and creates harmful environments for any group of people, for any human beings. But with those guardrails in place, it's pretty amazing to look out into the world, to learn about all of these different ways of knowing and relating with the world. And then that can help us more easily build a future that takes care of all of us instead of just for some of us. Anyway, that's the future I want to build, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. So if you like that sort of thing, stick around.